Okay, here it is. This is my new bike, 2024 Kawasaki z900rs Special Edition. Cost me 21 grand, but I put a few extras on it, such as the grab rail there, which is handy for like tying bags and stuff, because there's no actual really decent tie down places on this bike. There's a couple of spots like this here, you know, but it's really worth having it, and it gives it a bit of that old classic 70s look. The other accessory I put on the bike was the radiator guard. This is a genuine Kawasaki, and the good thing about buying the Kawasaki is that you get the all the fitments fits exactly onto the radiator, because the radiator has all these attachments on it, so it's very easy to mount the radiator, and it looks pretty good. You know, this must be one of the first things you want to do when you get one of these bikes, because these radiators are easily damaged. And the other thing, yeah, so that's it for the accessories. Some of the great things about this bike that I really love, now I'm still running it in, only got 600 kilometres on the bike, but I would say is the looks. You know, even if I stopped riding bikes, I would still keep this bike, you know, just stick it in the lounge room, and it's a work of art. It is a beautiful bike. You can look at it every day, so it's a definite keeper. The other thing I really like is the handling of this bike. Because I live up near the Adelaide Hills, it performs beautifully around the bends. I don't know if it's because of the wide handlebars, I'm not really sure, but it's a great handling bike. The tyres that they come with is the Dunlop Sports Max. These ones called a GPR 300F. So really good gripping tyres. I'm really happy with them. The other thing I really like about this bike is these brakes. These are the Brembo M432s. They come with steel braided lines as well. And they are just awesome. You know, my Zuki's got Brembo brakes as well, but they are nothing compared to these brakes. They are serious brakes. They are fantastic. Now, the other thing I like about the bike is most probably this motor. This is one hell of a motor. Even though I'm running in and I haven't really explored its full potentials, it is very smooth. Tons of torque. It's just a great motor. Now the suspension's a bit unique on this bike. It has the Öhlins on the back, and also it has different valving in these front forks, and what it does, it raises the suspension by about ½ an inch. But now I'm a short person, but you know, the seat height of this bike is not a problem, you know, even for a small person. Now Suzuki also did something with this exhaust. They designed it so it has a unique sound, and it is a very odd sound for a 4-cylinder bike. You know, I don't know if I like it or not. It is an odd sound, but the exhaust looks quite good. You know, it's all dual wall piping, so it doesn't blue. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not as nice as my Z800 I used to own, which had a much more artistic downpipes there, but you know, it's still all right. Now, what else can I say about this bike? Now, all the lighting is LED front and back. The instrument panel, it's not alloy. Some people complain about this instrument panel. It's all plastic. Seems a bit flimsy. I personally would have liked them to had a digital readout rather than the old analog dials, but that's just my personal opinion. Fuel economy, the bike claims it's doing around 5.4 litres per 100 kilometre, which is, that's good enough. What else can we say about the bike? Is these foot pegs here. Yeah. These foot pegs, they're a bit of an aggressive position. I'm not a big fan of them because it does cock your feet back maybe a little bit too far. And I find if you've been riding this bike for, say, more than an hour, it does sort of cramp up your knees and your calf muscles. I'm not a big fan. I would have liked the pegs to be a bit more forward. But it's just my personal preference. Also with this suspension, it is a bit firm. Not a major problem, but it is a little touch on the firm side. But hey, you get fantastic cornering. So I don't mind it being firm if it means that I'm going to have fantastic cornering, It's just a brilliant cornering bike. The comfort of it, the bike is exceptional because you've got the high bars, they're wide, the seat is very comfy. It's a really natural riding position. So that's about it. I don't think there's anything else I could say about the bike other than that it is one hell of a bike. And even though I brought it without demoing it, because these bikes you have to buy them in special order, you just can't walk into a showroom. Kawasaki don't stock them in the showrooms. But it is just a fantastic bike, and I recommend anyone who's thinking about buying something that's a little bit different. I'd definitely go for this one. And you can see by the tank, it's a beautiful paint job. It does have a very slight, I think it has a very slight metallic flake running through it. I'm not really sure now because I'm in the shade, but anyway, I might do another review on it later when it's fully run in and I can really test the engine performance of it. But I expect it to have plenty of grunt. No worries about that. Okay, so that's it. Yeah, great day here in Adelaide Hills, so I'll be exploring these winding roads a lot more. Okay, thank you, over and out.